Hi everyone, this is Swati Martanda Jatur working as assistant professor at Maratha Vidyaprasarak Samaj, Nashik. In last lecture, we have already discussed about the protection and deprotection of OH, then the protection and deprotection of diols. Now let us discuss the protection and deprotection of ketones and aldehydes. As we know, the ketone and aldehyde containing the carbonyl groups, therefore they are electron deficient, and the protection of aldehyde and ketones are generally protected as a cyclic and acyclic ketones and acetals, and they are stable to the base. Here the ketone is protected by means of this ketal by using the MAOH in presence of acid, then by using the diol in presence of acid. If we use the 1,2-diol, then it is called 1,3-dioxolanes. If we use 1,3-diol, then it is called 1,3-dioxanes. And the cleavage rate of substituted 1,3-dioxanes are, the substituted 1,3-dioxanes are readily cleaved than the less substituted dioxanes. Here one example in which there are two carbonyl groups are present. This is the simple saturated carbonyl group and this is the unsaturated carbonyl group. And if we want to protect by using the diol in presence of acid, then the simple or saturated carbonyl group is easily protected by this diol, because here this is the alpha beta unsaturation is present. Due to this unsaturation, this carbonyl group is less electron deficient, therefore the protection is done over this saturated carbon. The another way to protect the ketone is the 1,3-dithiene derivative, in which the ketone is converted into 1,3-dithiene by using the 1,3-dithiols. The formation can be done by using this, and it is cleaved by using HgClO4 MaOH, then NBS acetone, I2DMSO, can in presence of aqueous CH3Cl, or MCPBA Ac2O DDQ in aqueous CH3Cl. This is another example. Here also the alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl carbon, and if we protect by using the 1,3-dithiol, then the alpha beta unsaturated bond remains as it is, but if we protect this group by using the diol, then the alpha beta double bond is migrated to the beta gamma position. But in case of this, the double bond does not migrate to beta gamma position. These are some examples. Here simple the ketone is present and it can be protected by means of diol. This is the 1,3-dioxolane. In this example, this is the alpha beta unsaturated. Same case, in this, due to this unsaturation, the carbonyl carbon is less electron deficient, therefore the alpha beta bond is migrated to the beta gamma position. Here the same case, this is the simple saturated carbonyl carbon and this is the alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl carbon. When it reacted with this diol in presence of acid, the isolated ketone is easily protected by means of this diol, not this alpha beta unsaturated one. And in next step, this is the Birch reduction is done, therefore this bond is get reduced, and after this there is a mild reducing reagent is used, NaBH4, to reduce this carbonyl carbon into this alcohol. In last step there is a deprotection by using the ACOH in presence of H2O. That means this is our desired product in which we are reduces this carbonyl carbon in presence of this carbonyl carbon. This is impossible. Therefore we use the protection and deprotection method. In first step we protect this carbonyl carbon, and then only we can reduces this group by using this NaBH4. This is because the resonance stabilization, the carbonyl of alpha beta unsaturated ketone is less electrophilic and therefore less reactive to the nucleophiles compared to isolated ketones. In this case, the R-Nouri developed a procedure that avoids the migration of the double bond during the acetylization of alpha beta unsaturated ketone. He used TMS rather than hydrogen, and the bond is not migrated in this case. This is the Nouri developed procedure. Then the chemoselectivity of acetylization. Here in a same molecule there are two functional groups. One is ketone, which is more reactive than the ester, and if we reacted with this diol, then the more reactive functional group is easily protected by means of this diol, and there is a formation of acetyl group. This is another case in which two ketones are present, but this ketone is in steric crowding because of this methyl group. This is the free from the steric hindrance. Therefore if we reacted with this diol, then the less hindered ketone is easily protected by means of this diol, and there is a formation of acetyl group. In this case also the cyclic alpha beta unsaturated moiety in presence of this simple ketone, but this is the alpha beta unsaturated, therefore this is the less electrophilic, and hence the protection can be easily done with this carbonyl compound, and we got this as a product. This is the chemoselective acetylization of the keto group. Here two functional groups, one is aldehyde and another one is ketone, and as we know the aldehyde is more reactive than the ketone. Therefore if we reacted this molecule to protect or to acetylization, then the aldehyde group is easily acetylized with the any group that can be used for the acetylization, but we want the product in which the keto group is get acetylized. Therefore here we use the protection for the aldehyde group by using the dimethyl sulfide. This aldehyde is protected in presence of TMS, OTF. We got this as an intermediate. In next step we use this protecting group for the protection or acetylization of this keto group. Therefore it can be easily acetylized with this group, and in last step this is the deprotection by means of this base in presence of H2O. We got our desired product in which the keto group is get protected or acetylizes. In this way the protection and deprotection of aldehyde and ketone groups are take place. I hope you understand. Thank you for watching.